Have you ever felt like you are walking through a season where the silence of God is deafening? You pray, you hope, you try to hold on, but the walls feel like they're closing in. You're tired. Not just physically tired, but soul weary. If that's you right now, I want you to take a deep breath. You are not failing, you are being formed. The Bible doesn't hide the valleys of life. It actually promises us that they will come. But it also promises something else, that the valley is never the final destination. In Psalm 23:4, David writes, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Notice the wording, through the valley. You are passing through. You are not a resident of this darkness. You are just a traveler. Think about Joseph in the pit, sold out by his own blood. Think about David running for his life in the caves of En-Gedi. Think about Elijah, so overwhelmed by fear and exhaustion that he sat under a broom bush and prayed to die. The very giants of faith you look up to stood exactly where you are standing right now. We live in a world that prays for the mountaintop, but curses the valley. But let me ask you this. Where does the fruit grow? Nothing grows on the barren, rocky peak of a mountain. Growth happens in the valley. It's where the soil is rich. It's where the rain settles. God never wastes a season of pain. If He has you in a holding pattern, it's not because He's punishing you. It's because He's protecting you from a future you can't see yet. He is building the spiritual muscle you are going to need for the territory He's about to give you. Look at James 1:2-4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Pure joy? It sounds crazy to the world. How can you be joyful when your bank account is empty, your heart is broken, or your future looks uncertain? Because your joy isn't tied to your circumstances. Your joy is tied to the architect of your life. So, how do we fight back when we're in the middle of the wilderness? It starts by changing what you're looking at. If you look at the wind and the waves, you will sink, just like Peter did. But if you fix your eyes on the one walking on the water, the storm loses its power over you. Narrator, it is time to stop talking to God about how big your problems are and start talking to your problems about how big your God is. Guide, speak to your anxiety, speak to your fear. Remind your situation of Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Notice it doesn't say weapons won't form. They will. The enemy will shoot arrows of doubt, shame, and delay at you. But God guarantees they will not prosper. The weapon might hit, but it will not destroy you. Remember Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Not some things, all things. He's taking the betrayal. He's taking the delays. He's taking the mistakes you made, and He is weaving them into a tapestry of victory. You cannot see the full picture yet because you're looking at the back of the canvas. All you see are tangled threads and knots. But God is looking at the front. He is painting a masterpiece with your life. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to lay down in the valley and let the enemy dictate the end of your story? It's not crushing you. Or are you going to stand up, dust yourself off, and remember whose blood runs through your spiritual veins? You are clay being molded by the potter. You are a child of the Most High God. He's just reshaping you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the head and not the tail. You are a conqueror through Him who loved you. The enemy thought he had you trapped, but he forgot that your God specializes in resurrections. Isaiah 40:31 declares, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Guide, your strength is being renewed right now. As you watch this, feel the weight of defeat leaving your shoulders. The dry bones in your life are about to live again. The doors that were shut in your face were closed by divine intervention because God has a better yes waiting for you. Narrator, do not give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. Hold the line. Keep the faith. Fight the good fight. I want you to carry this truth with you into the rest of your day, your week, and your year. The battle has already been won. The cross is empty. The tomb is empty. And because he overcame, you will overcome. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the Father. Your current situation is a chapter in your book, but it is not how your story ends. God bless you and keep moving forward. You've got this, because he's got you.